Hi everyone, I wanted to talk about baby carriers today. I'm a huge advocate of baby wearing and I have found two that I absolutely love. So I just wanted to kind of do a review on them and kind of show you how I use them with my son. Baby wearing is really a great thing for you as well as your baby. It's not only convenient for you in terms of having your hands free. Babies have been proven to cry less. It's good for their mental health and their physical development. When we wear our babies on us, the baby is mimicking our breathing as well as helping them regulate their temperature. It's just a really good thing to do. It also promotes attachment as well, which is really important. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Solly Baby Wrap. Basically, it's just a really long piece of fabric. It's made out of a really lightweight material, super soft. They carry tons of different colors and patterns, and they're always coming out with new stuff. This is rated for newborns to up to 25 pounds, so you could probably get about 9 months of use out of it, which is fairly good. And the price tag on this is about $65, anywhere up to $80. When I got this one, I actually got this one secondhand for about half that price. I think it's still worth paying full price. I love this one, especially when they're brand new babies. They can be worn really close to your body, and they're kind of in a position that they normally would cuddle you in. And their head is quite supported because there's a way to kind of tuck their head in just a little bit. Obviously not covering up their airways or anything like that, but it just helps their head to be stabilized against your body. This wrap is also really nice for people who live in a hot climate, or even people who get overheated with normal carriers or wraps. I've seen other ones that have a heavier fabric, and that's just not really conducive for people who live in a really hot climate, because you're gonna sweat really bad with your baby on you. I don't live in a super hot climate, but I wore my son a lot during the summer in this, and I didn't have any sweating or anything, or he didn't get overheated or anything like that. So I really would recommend this one for people who live in a hotter climate. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to put on the Solly Baby Wrap. Every one of these wraps has a tag, and that's kind of like your center point, and so you can always know where the center of the fabric is. So what you want to do is find a tag, and you kind of put it just kind of right by your solar plexus, is just slightly below where your ribs meet, and then you kind of wrap it around. You're gonna go behind your back and you cross the two sides, and then I pull them both over my shoulder, okay? And so I have two long strips, and then I usually widen these out. Just it kind of helps your back and such. Just makes it sit a little bit better, and you can kind of see it's crisscrossed in the back, and you can kind of make these a little bit wider as well, which will help with not making any pressure points or anything like that. So take these two, you stuff them right through that tag area that you just did, and then so you have two ends like that, and then you crisscross them, and then again you go behind and you cross them again, and then you come forward, and then you tie them in a knot. You can wrap this around twice, 3 times, however many times you need it, and then just double knot it. And so you have crisscross in the front, a wrap here, and then your knot. And some people tie the knot on the side. It doesn't really matter where you tie it. You can tie it in the back. It's not going to make any difference to how the wrap works. My little model here, he's about 20 pounds. I don't usually use this wrap anymore for him. He's 8.5 months. I just find that he's a little bit big for it. Like I mentioned earlier, This wrap I used probably exclusively for the first 4, 5, 6 months. I found it more convenient, but as he grew and he was bigger, the other carrier worked better for me. You cannot wear him out on this one. He can only be facing inward, so chest to chest. And you're gonna wanna take the strap that's underneath, which is closest to your body, and you're gonna take his one of his feet, so you on the opposite shoulder, put his foot through there, and then you want to spread, if he's going to cooperate, spread this over his bum like that, and then you just do the other leg with the other strap, so this strap, and you put his leg through there, and you do the same thing, cross it over, so it almost makes like a seat on the bottom. And then you take this tag area that you had around your torso, and you tuck his feet inside this tag area. So it's right underneath his bum. And then once you have his feet through there, you take the tag and you just simply pull it to cover the straps. And that's that. He's fairly, really well supported. He still really likes this one. It's kind of more of your cuddly type carrier. Do you like this one? Yeah. Showing up? Yeah. The other carrier that I really love is the Infantino carrier 4-in-1. It kind of looks like this. I'll do a little demo in a second. I had never heard of this one. I would kind of equate this one to, if you're familiar with the Ergo baby carriers, it's more in that kind of style. It kind of, you kind of wear it almost like a backpack, or you can wear it in the front. A couple reasons that I prefer this one over the Ergo. I do have an Ergo that's an older style. You can only wear it facing in, so your child is facing you, so you're chest to chest. And when your baby starts to get about 4, even 3 or 4 months, they really like to face out and see the world. The Ergo that I have currently does not face out. You can only wear them facing in. I know that Ergo has come out with one that is a 360. You can rotate them in multiple different positions, and one of those being facing out. But the reason I chose this one is because of the price. And you can get it on Amazon for about $25, and that is a complete steal in my opinion. I was a little hesitant in getting it only because usually you get what you pay for, but not in this instance. It is probably my go-to carrier for everything. This one is actually rated for 8 pounds to 32 pounds, so you could probably get a good year's worth out of this, maybe even longer. Another thing about this carrier is that it is super easy to put on, it's super easy to take off. So if you're kind of a person that doesn't quite understand the wrap styles that are you kind of have to tie them in a certain way to be functional, this is kind of a one-step thing. You just throw it on, clip it, and stick your baby in there, and you're ready to go. I actually use this one all the time when I grocery shop. My son is able to sit up, and I can put him in, you know, one of those, sitting up in a shopping cart. But the reason I wear this is because I know at some point during my shop he's going to want to get out of there and kind of be held by me. So I just strap him facing out, and he is a happy baby for the entire shopping trip, which makes my life so much easier. Okay, Infantino. I'm only going to show you the facing out position. That's the position I prefer. They have really detailed instructions in the box that it comes with. So basically, You have two straps, like a backpack, and you just simply throw them over your shoulder. And then there's a clip in the back. There's a clip on the bottom. It just goes around your waist. With this, you have multiple buckles. So you have two buckles here, and there's two buckles up here. So to get him in, you just take one of the buckles on the side, strap it in, so it's kind of half up, but it's still hanging open, and then you grab your baby. Then you just face him out, facing outward. Just stick his leg in the one that you have just buckled, the side you just buckled. And so it's up like that. And then you just buckle the other side. And he's in there, but there's the top buckles as well that you definitely want to buckle, otherwise he'll just tip over and fall out. And there's two on the side. And that's it. He's happy. Okay, that's it. If you are looking for a baby carrier and you only have a budget for one, I would definitely buy the Infantino 4-in-1 baby carrier. It's definitely the most cost effective, super comfortable, super convenient, and my baby loves it. Thanks again so much for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. Take care. Bye-bye.